Hello from GlobalAUM. I'm Susan Haid. Here at GlobalAUM, we work consciously with ascended masters, light beings, non-physical humans, and others who reside in the other dimensions of reality. To do this, we open into ourselves and allow our awareness to expand. Our understandings are gained through direct experience in the energy realms, and this type of information is what we're here to share. We call ourselves human messengers because we work with energy in the energy realms, then report back to you what we've seen and learned. While this is unconventional, it's simply what we do. In pursuing this work over many years, our innocent adventures have grown into something much bigger than we could have ever imagined. Through our playful explorations into expanded consciousness, along with our intentional use of sound and music, we found ourselves in the midst of vast experiences, some personal and others that were part of a collective effort. You may have heard us refer to the Golden Bridge. Some call it Heaven's Cross. For several years, we watched and participated consciously in the creation of this astonishing energy structure. But that story is for another time. Today, I'm going to share a little bit more about GlobalAUM. Our sound team, comprised of the beings who support our work in the other realms, is beautifully described on our website. Several of these beings were quite famous during their human lifetimes. They were known for their musical skills, talents, global contributions that helped lift and elevate human consciousness. Their work now continues with us through the multidimensional creation called GlobalAUM. This is briefly how it works. Here and in the other realms, we gather together, both human and divine beings. We meet in an astonishing structure that resembles a massive crystalline lotus. Together, we allow our consciousness to expand during one of our sound journeys. Here, light and sound weaves together in a high-frequency energy dance. Complex geometric shapes and patterns form and reform each time we meet, sending new energies out into creation. This is the foundation of all creation. Sound creates an energy field. This energy field is then used by us for healing, balancing, integration, and much more. It is a vast collective creation that started from the ground up, beginning right here on Earth at GlobalAUM. We, the humans involved in this exploration, are coming to understand what it means to be a creator being. We are learning how crucial human beings are to our evolving spiritual journey, and how our power to create universes lies dormant within each one of us. We are powerful beings indeed, and we have just begun to wake up to our profound creator nature. Our true power resides within us and extends from our human endeavors into the heart of creation itself, must never underestimate our value as humans. To assist this work, we have created a new, dedicated genre of music. Our sound journeys are meticulously designed to support the opening of human consciousness to divine consciousness, to the I Am. It is encoded by our sound team in the other realms to hold these elevated, refined frequencies that bridge human with divine. We have created music for enlightenment. It is lush, immersive, and expansive. It is an experience unto itself, but it is designed to guide you inward and into your own vaster consciousness. Our sound journeys are consciously designed to support your inner explorations. We're going to talk more about this in just a moment. Our sound journeys are designed to evoke feeling, sensing, and sensuality. They are divinely encoded to accelerate your path. These are high-frequency creations that lift you up into a divine space where you are held in love, support, and compassion. They support the return of your natural state of well-being so that true feelings can preside over your journey through life. They also help you to hold your consciousness in a high-frequency state of love, joy, and peace. Through this work, you are actively growing your connection to the I Am. It will strengthen over time. You are letting it in, opening to it consciously. Of course, it happens subconsciously as well, but when you begin to take this seriously and you are willing to give yourself time within regularly, then your learning curve will accelerate. It's not magic. In time, your access to divine data will appear in unexpected ways. Your reality will be informed and governed as if there were secret codes revealing themselves at every turn. Because indeed, there are. Isn't that amazing? Learning to access expanded consciousness is different for everyone. There is, however, one universal thread that is identical for everyone. That universal thread is already in everyone's wheelhouse. In fact, it's something we all use every day, without exception. It is freely available to every human being on Earth, bar none. This attribute that exists in everyone's wheelhouse is not something we've become accustomed to using as a source of information or divine communication, and certainly not a source of divine data. Yet it is at the center of everything to come because the wheels in the wheelhouse of higher consciousness are turning. Just wait and see. So what is the magical key to universal knowledge? Well, it's so simple that we all overlook it. You see, when we know something is true, we can feel it. We can feel it. We can feel it. We can sense it. We know. We know because we can feel it. Before you get frustrated because this is something you already know and already do, let's go a bit deeper into this thing we call feeling. Let's take a look first at the flip side of feeling. Let's unpack the idea and experience of doubt. Doubt is not a feeling. It is a thought. Doubt, however, has a relationship to feeling, and often to your past. Doubt is the human mind's idea that something is not going to work out and therefore must be avoided. This is how doubt functions in the world. It is when doubt overshadows feeling that we've overshadowed our divine connection. What we must question always is the source of information that we're operating from. If we're using our wheelhouse as it was designed to be used, then feeling is the source data, or in other words, the data sent to us by source. We are designed to work this way. Now, this somewhat confusing sense of feeling needs to be sorted out. It needs to be sorted out because there are many distinct layers of feeling that we experience on any given day in any given moment. Additionally, our wheelhouse, our source of feeling, is always expanding into something new. So where does this leave us? Well, it leaves us planted firmly in the domain of personal exploration. Feelings, you see, are unique experiences, and they flow in and out of us freely most of the time. At this time, we'd like to suggest putting the horse before the cart, because we've all been doing it backwards for a very long time. Our feelings are our connection to the divine. As our feelings emerge, if we even let them emerge, because many of us don't, we can begin to accept their origins. The origin is the soul. While the initial feeling might first emerge as an emotion or a strong reaction to something that happened, after the dust settles, we can go a bit deeper, and then deeper still, allowing the energy of feeling to evolve, and it will. Once the commotion of emotion subsides, we can launch into a deeper exploration of what it means to come into feeling and source knowledge around anything we choose. Again, everyone is capable of this, and most of us already do it to some degree. This access to source knowledge, however, must be refined so that we can begin to go deeper and perceive at a higher level. If we remain trapped in emotional density, then we miss out on the grander experience that is unfolding before us. Base emotions give us a clue, always, that something bigger and better is on the way. But we've got to get used to seeing it this way, rather than recoiling and avoiding. Again, once the emotional triggers and the noise have settled, we can sink into feeling, true feeling. Now, this is when we will make great discoveries about ourselves. Once we have returned to our center, to a neutral place, as we close our eyes and open to the physical sensations of the body first, we can allow these initial physical physical sensations to guide us into deeper and deeper levels of feeling. Here, we look for tingling, pressure, warmth, or discomfort, or any range of sensations. We simply follow the energy. This is precisely when other worlds open to us. This is when we transcend the concept of doubt. We surmount the idea of doubt because we lift above and out of limited perception and limited mental focus. In time, as we continue to allow this exploration to unfold, what is actually happening is that we are weaving ourselves in and out of higher consciousness. As we sit in the energies of our I Am, we may see, hear, or sense a great deal more than our human mind could ever access. Or we may simply suspend our awareness from our human identity for a time and float in a non-defined space. It doesn't matter one bit how we experience this inner state. Whatever happens or doesn't happen, the wheels in your wheelhouse are turning, and knowing through feeling will come to you in the right time, in the right way, for who you are. Along the way, your awareness of inner dimensions will grow and expand. It will happen. Initially, spontaneously. It will happen effortlessly and unexpectedly. It has to, because you're making the choice to let it grow. You're focusing in this direction, and when you do this, energy follows. Let's also embrace the understanding that divine data is non-mental and non-linear. It will appear to us in various ways that are uniquely individual. We have access through dreams, knowing, imagination, and all sorts of senses. Let go of the belief that if something doesn't appear in the moment, then nothing is happening at all. Let go of human doubt. The I Am will flow through the channels of communication that are unique to you and speak to you through feeling more than in any other way. Your wheelhouse, your form of divine interaction, is unique to you. Accept this and honor your form of multidimensional communication, even if you haven't discovered it yet. Intuition works like this. It is like casting a net into the universe. You're not sure what you might catch. That remains to be seen. But you will receive what is most relevant to you and what speaks to you most clearly. And then you might say, well, I don't see or hear anything, ever. So I'm done. I'm not even going to try. We would say then, let go, and return when you feel the time is right, when you feel it. This is the formula. Your connection to Source, to the I Am, comes through feeling. When you feel it, then flow with it. As we allow this flow to take its natural course, without conditions, expectations, or demands, we fall naturally into deeper levels of awareness that emerge for us from the level of the I Am. As we retrain ourselves to hold our focus inwardly without agenda, demand, conditions, or expectation, then we will prime ourselves for true receiving of divine data. It will show itself to us in a unique and personal way. This is where our own personal self-discovery is crucial. This is when we let go of how other people receive, perceive, and experience, so that we can embrace our own wheelhouse and then get to know it and become deeply intimate with it. Then use it to our benefit. Let me mention here that there are several reasons in our work at GlobalAUM that we encourage vocal toning to support your journey. We encourage it because it clears your energy field and sets you up energetically for a stronger experience. Sounding also generates an electromagnetic field around you that you can use in any way you choose. We use it to connect to our I ams. As you engage with our sound journeys, understand that they are a container designed to hold the energies for your expansion as governed by feeling and sensuality. Use them playfully. They are luscious sound gardens for you to immerse within. They supply the energies that help you connect with your I am. They are extraordinarily useful in guiding your consciousness in this way. As you use them, you must be keen to identify your unique wheelhouse. You must observe how you receive and perceive. How are you wired? How do you open to the flow between you and your I am? This is what we've learned and discovered about ourselves. Use our work to explore your wheelhouse. Use it to move you closer to your own source energy. Use your awareness to connect the dots within your own unique expression. Our sound journeys are designed to uplift, support, and assist, but you must, as always, be the one in charge. You must own your wheelhouse. Enjoy our sound journeys. Immerse in them in the same way you would allow a luscious meal to feed your soul. That's why we've created them. Once the meal is over, use that feeling of fullness, warmth, and contentment to sustain you. It is then that you reach into your I amness through that feeling of fullness and contentment. That's the frequency we're shooting for. When the sound journey is over, float in the richness of the silence. When the journey is over, listen to your soul. Leave the world behind and be in the wholeness of your expanded space. And know in this moment, you have accessed the I am. So go about your explorations with great joy, love, and compassion. Ultimately, when we do this, what we are doing is closing the gap between human and divine. And therefore, it is beautiful and important work. We are healing separation.